Hello again, this is David continuing my Let's Play of DROD RPG. And turns out I was right. I don't want to get this key, this green key, just yet. I will need those money at the altar in the 4th level. And there was another thing I didn't really count on, and that is that yes, my attack is 76 and my defense is 61, but yeah, well, very far to beat goblins easier anyway, because when it comes to goblins, since I have the goblin biter, I should multiply my attack score by 2, and you can do that directly here in the diagram. Another little thing I said during the last episode was about the goblin I could beat in order to get the defense gem, the one across the Ormites where I had to use the wooden sword, and I said that goblin did 450 damage to me, but it clearly did 575 damage to me. But what I meant was that it did only 250 damage more than the goblin than the other goblin, so to speak. Since I would have had to beat another goblin in order to proceed, so I couldn't proceed without losing any health at all. Yes, there is where I need the green key, and oh yes, right. Here is where I get it. This is the cheapest way right now to get a green key. And here I have opened a red door, so now I can go around freely. I will just look at this here. Evil Eye. My attack value is 56. And 56 against a Mad Eye. I would need 65 in order to beat that Mad Eye easier. Not going to happen very quickly, and I would need an attack value of 80 in order to beat this one easier, and I don't think I will actually get that all that quickly. So time to proceed. Alright, so I do think that it is beneficial to obtain the attack gem guarded by goblins and greymen up here, because I will need money, and let's see, greyman, yeah, yes. So the attack gem and defense gem I'm talking about is these ones, and of course it might have been even better to get them even a bit earlier. Oh no. That was bad news, because if I had gotten them earlier I would have had a defense gem I could use a bit earlier on. And the good thing about this is that my attack value has reached 78, and that means rock columns are easier to beat all of a sudden. So I take a bit less damage here. This is a little shortcut, and now I can open up here. Right. Yes, that was it.
You're the one meddling in our affairs.
Where have you taken that over?
We haven't taken them anywhere. Archivists aren't interested in preserving you above grounders.
Then who?
You can thank the patrons for that. Don't think we aren't planning to counter them.
What are you talking about?
You surfaces are too chaotic, and must be eliminated.
Not if I can help it.
Unlikely. Rassarin pirates make a crude, yet efficient tool.
I'll stop your plans, whatever they are.
No one can stop the grand event.
Well, so that is the archivist, and in my last scouting ahead off screen, I actually managed to beat that guy. You don't have to in order to beat the game, but that is kind of a super enemy, you can say. Anyway, down to the 4th level. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a mood-setting piece of text about the Rezarin pirates which resides here. So these are tunnels. They teleport you from one tunnel to another. The tunnels that sort of seems to slope against each other. And this is a pressure plate opening that red door. Anyway, we wouldn't have had time to read that lengthy text, so it might have been just as well. This is a mimic, and the mimic does everything I do. So, but when I move and the mimic can't move in that direction, for example, when the mimic is stuck behind a wall, the mimic can't move, and I want the mimic to hit this orb. So by moving here, the mimic moves there. done now. We'll proceed in the next episode. David signing out.